There's a very specific kind of tired, not the one that you feel after working all day, but the one that feels deeper, the one when you wake up and you are already done. Your eyes are open, but your energy isn't there. Your body is fine, but your mind feels heavy. And the weirdest part is that you didn't even do anything that exhausting. You scroll, you reply, you exist, and that's enough to drain everything out of you. By the end of the day, you are not just tired, you are questioning literally everything. What am I even doing? Where is everything heading to? And then you go back to your phone, you scroll until 2 a.m., and then you wake up feeling even worse. This isn't laziness, this goes deeper than it. So, what's really happening? Let's start small. This tiredness is not because one big reason, it happens because of everyday habits that slowly drains you. And it starts here, not sleeping on time, scrolling late into the night, waking up tired, and following the same cycle again. But it's not just less sleep. It's more than that. It's broken sleep. Your brain doesn't get deep rest because the last thing you see before sleep is constant stimulation. So even when you sleep, your mind is still active. And when this becomes a routine, you don't feel refreshed anymore. You just feel carried forward into another day. Another issue is your phone. The first thing you touch in the morning, and it is the last thing you see at night. Your phone isn't just a device anymore. It's constant interruption, notification, messages, updates. Something is always pulling your attention. And even if nothing is happening, you still check it, right? Because your brain has got used to constant stimulation. So now silence feels uncomfortable. And then this is where it gets deeper. It's not just about using your phone, it's about what you're constantly exposed to. In few minutes, you see someone achieving something, someone living better than you, someone looking perfect, and your brain doesn't filter all this. It just absorbs it. And so without realizing, you start comparing. You feel behind and you feel like you're not doing enough. And at the same time, you're consuming too much information, opinions, content, noise. Your brain doesn't get time to process anything. It just keeps filling up and eventually it gets overwhelmed. Another thing is rest doesn't feel like rest anymore. If you're not doing something useful, it starts to feel like you're wasting time. Even your hobbies don't stay hobbies anymore. Moving on, we have the pressure to perform. It's not just about doing things, it's about doing them well. Always showing up, always improving, always being on. Whether it's your studies, your social life, or even online presence, it feels like there's constant pressure to perform. There are expectations from everyone, and that constant pressure always drains you. And somewhere along the way, everything becomes a race. If you're not earning from it, it's useless. If you're not ahead, you feel like you're behind. And this creates a constant mental pressure to turn your life into something productive, profitable, and visible. The expectation from your family, the society, and even from yourself. You are trying to meet all of that at once. And when you can't, you feel like you're failing. Perfectionism makes it worse. Nothing feels enough, so you keep pushing without feeling satisfied. And that's how the real burnout starts. And even with so many people around, there's this quiet loneliness. You are connected but not always understood. Past experiences, emotional weight, things you don't talk about, they stay in your mind, and then there's fear. Fear of failing, fear of not making it. That constant background anxiety drains your energy. And beyond all of this, there's the world around you. Uncertain future, economic pressure, social issues, too many opinions, too much happening at once. And there's the burnout when you're aware of everything, even of the things you cannot control. And that awareness adds to the weight. So, now the important part, what actually helps? First and the most important thing is fixing your sleep. Sleep at the same time. Stop using your phone at least 20 to 30 minutes before sleeping. Let your brain slow down before sleeping. Because better sleep doesn't only gives you energy, it resets your mind. Then you have to take care of your body. Eat properly, move your body. Even a simple daily walk can do more than you think. Your body and mind both are connected, so if one is ignored, the other suffers. Then reduce screen dependency. You don't need to quit your phone, but you need to stop letting it control your attention. Turn off unnecessary notifications, and you don't need to start your day with your screen. Create small moments in your day where you're not consuming anything, and that's how your mind actually rests. Then you have to bring back yourself to the present moment. Right now, most of your tiredness is coming from you being everywhere except your present. So start creating small pauses. Sit without your phone for a few minutes. No music, no scrolling, no input. Just observe where you are, what you are thinking, what's on your mind. It will feel uncomfortable at first because your brain is used to the noise, but even 5 to 10 minutes of this daily can calm down your nervous system. Then replace, don't just remove things. If you just keep cutting down bad habits, you will go back to them. So replace them. Instead of scrolling when you're bored, do something that still feels easy and light. As I said, go for a walk, listen to music, try some hobbies, just small and simple actions that don't overload your brain. A lot of pressure comes on how you're looking at the things. So, this is where awareness comes in. Remember that not everything needs to be monetized, not everything is supposed to be something useful. You are allowed to do things just because you enjoy doing them, and you are not behind. You're just comparing your life to everyone else's highlights. And progress doesn't have to be fast or visible, it just needs to be valid. And you don't need to consume everything. Every opinion, every trend, every piece of content is not meant for you. When you become aware of this, you naturally slow down. You stop chasing everything and you start chasing the things that only matters. And one of the biggest reason you feel constantly drained is because your day never really ends. There is always something left, something more you could do. So you need to decide that ending. Pick a time and mentally say I am done for the day. This simple boundary gives your brain a permission to rest. So at the end, just remember that you are tired not because you're weak, but because you're constantly stimulated, constantly pressured, and rarely at rest. This isn't about fixing everything overnight, it's about understanding why you feel like this. Because once you understand, you can stop blaming yourself. And when you stop blaming yourself, you start recovering.